If you think you're in love, you're not married, think again. You're deluded. You're deceived. It's not love. I guarantee you, from an Islamic point of view, from a logical point of view, from every point of view, I'll convince you. I know people, brothers and sisters, I speak to a lot of people. I know brothers, and there's this couple. She could not envisage or think that she would spend a day without, I'm going to die, I want to marry this brother. Like people, they lust. Yeah? It's a phase that people go through. So how many times have you told people, or you shouldn't have, but you say, you know what, I'm going to spend the rest of my life with you. And you think about it right now, you probably laugh at yourself. This happens to a lot of people. You shouldn't be doing that, of course. But when you're young, you think, okay, this is the only thing, and then you move on, and as you grow, it's lust. It's just a phase that people go through. So this couple, she was madly in love. She wanted to marry him, and he wanted to marry her as well. And parents were not, and that's another topic, parents and that. Anyway, that's for some other time. But anyway, finally, they forced their parents to agree with the marriage. It lasted for 7 months. After 7 months, there was a divorce. But she was so bitter towards him that she could not stand the sight of his face, and she would not want to spend even a minute of her life. I spoke to the sister. I hate him, I can't even, I don't even ever want to see his face ever. It's just 6 months ago, I can't spend the rest of my life without him. What's happened in 6 months? Where is he going? Maybe some, but if you aren't, then I pray Allah give you, good spouses, inshallah, who help you to take you to Allah and take you Jannah. And you avoid the sinful activities, then seriously, there's nothing better in the world than marriage. But if you have those bad habits, then there's nothing worse in your life than marriage. There's nothing more worse than marriage in your life, if you've got those bad habits. So inshallah, anyway, time's up, and I'm going to end it. Inshallah, if you have some questions, very short, I really need to go. I need to go. What would be the right way to get to know someone for marriage? In light of what I've just discussed, you can't definitely go into a room and start getting to know them. You can't start having an informal interaction with them. All the rules that we talked about just now, they still apply even if you are thinking about marriage. They still apply. Even seclusion is never permissible. You can't, I'll tell you something, brothers and sisters. Getting to know someone for marriage, you could never get to know someone unless you don't live them. Impossible. You can't. You can be in a relationship for 2 years, right? You still won't able to get, you won't get to know them. It's impossible. Because for that time, if you're going to, for example, go out to the restaurants or here or there, or go in a park and get to know them, have a relationship, try to find out more things about them. People say, how can you get into a marriage without spending time together, without having that relationship, that friendship? I'm afraid you can't. It's impossible to get to know someone, because that time it's actually worse. Because you know what? When you are in that relationship, everything's going to be artificial. The brother, the way he's going to act with you, it's going to be artificial. He'll be very nice, he'll be very gentle. Take your coat off. You go to restaurants, sister, move the chair. But once after you get married, come back and tell me. After a year of marriage, you're still doing that. You're not going to do that. And likewise, sisters as well, they'll do certain things, they'll dress in certain ways, yeah? But is she going to be like that every day at home when she has 3 babies, and she's one vomiting on her, jilbab, and the other one's, she needs to change her nappies and whatever? It doesn't work like that. In marriage, we have this very superficial, thinking about marriage. And that's why one thing I really need you to remember, don't ever have too much expectations in marriage. Never. Don't expect people that one of the major reasons of marital conflicts is people expect, not just marital conflicts, any conflict in the world. We have a lot of social conflicts, family problems. I actually once did a whole course, 10 causes of family disputes and solutions, 10 main reasons why within our Muslim communities, all the families, many families have problems. I actually gave a talk in Shibra Mosque as well on this last year, I think. The problems within the family, there are many reasons. One major reason is that we have what? Too much expectations. Every brother is expecting too much from a sister, you expect too much from your parents expect too much from their children. spouse is expecting, do not expect anything. Generally, this is the ingredient to be the happiest person in the world. I'm sure everybody wants to be happy. If you want to be happy in this world, write this down with gold on your heart. Don't expect anything from anyone. You will never be upset because you don't expect anyone to do anything for you. If someone does something good for you, alhamdulillah, praise Allah, great, that was a bonus. I wasn't expecting this. And someone didn't do anything, fine. You gave someone a gift or you said something good to someone, they didn't appreciate it, no problem. I wasn't expecting it anyway. There's nothing to be sad about. You will never be in a sadful situation. You will never be in a sad or distress in your life. Don't expect. So even in marriage, do not expect. Do not expect anything. The Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam used to make this dua. Allahumma iqta' rajai amman siwak. Allah, cut off all my expectations from anyone besides you. All your expectations are with Allah. That's it. Now before marriage, brothers expect too much. Oh, I want to wife like this and you should do this, you should do that, and you should expect too much, and if she doesn't do that, then you become disappointed. Sisters, they expect too much. Oh, she's going to be this affectionate and this and that. They give you all the love and this and that, and hope you like what they see in Bollywood movies, for example. Don't watch those movies. I've said it so many times. These movies corrupt you. Bollywood and Hollywood and Lollywood as well in Pakistan. Bollywood. And then they think that when they see this, these films, they look at all these actors and say, yeah, when I get married, I'll have someone like Shah Rukh Khan or this Khan or that Khan. There's so many Khans in the world nowadays. Everybody's a Khan. And they really expect, remember, that's not reality. That's just for the pictures. They just say, cut, finished. That's not real life. It's just, so you shouldn't watch these films and these programs because, they arrange your marriage, they make you think, in a certain way, and then you start expecting too much, and that's not what marriage is about. So, getting to know someone, yes, just quickly answering this, that it's impossible. Before marriage, you can never find out the reality of anyone because it will all be artificial behavior. You can only, those people, I personally, my personal experience to tell you, I know more people, the people who have ended in divorce, I know more love marriages ending in divorce than arranged marriages. Seriously, if I look at the ratio, more love marriages. Reason being, that in arranged marriages, I'm not talking about forced marriages. Remember, Islam is totally against forced marriages. There's no place for forced marriages in Islam. It's another topic as well. There's so many topics we can talk about forced marriages for about half an hour. And I know in certain communities there's a lot of forced marriages, haram, sinful, with clear hadiths of the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. La tujbar al-bikr, ijbar, which is forced compulsion. It's not part of Islam. Arranging means just helping. That's why we need to tell our non-Muslim friends there's a difference between arranged marriages and forced marriages. Forced marriages are haram in Islam. Arranged, it's just helping. It's just, you have to arrange to marry. You can't just find sisters and say, don't get married yet. You have to arrange it, don't you have to? Everything has to be arranged in this world. So parents are arranging, they're helping you. Now if you are in a love marriage, then you've only decided yourself this person is good for you. In arranged marriage, your father, your mother, your sister, your brother, everyone has investigated every part of their life. There's more chances of you not going wrong in an arranged marriage than in a love marriage. Because number two, because if you're only deciding, number one, you're by yourself. In arranged marriages, there's 10 people who've looked at the proposal. And number two, in a love marriage, your mind may be clouded. You don't really see the true picture. You can't see the faults of the person. It's black and white to other people, and you think, no, I can't see it. And people get absolutely clouded because the faults are there. Let someone else look. You're involved in the situation. You can't really see the faults. And this is the reason why I see more love marriages ending up in divorce than arranged marriages. So you can't really get to know someone. The best way is to find out, investigate, research, tell your family, friends, people to find out all the details about the person, especially his character, his akhlaq, how good he is. If it's a brother, find out things like when he takes a loan, does he pay back on time? How is he? Is he an angry person? Does he always quarrel and argue? Is he always fighting with everybody? At the university, at home, does he always quarrel? That's the brother you want to avoid. Okay, that's the type of brother you don't want to invite. Sisters as well, you need to see is she a keen-hearted sister, or she's always bickering and she's got a problem one day with this one sister, and another day she's jealous with another sister, and the third day she's got another problem with someone else. That's the type of sister you want to avoid. So these are things you need to investigate, and then do istikhara, and ask Allah, inshallah. Next question, as Muslim sisters, are you allowed to have our own choice of marriage? Yes, of course you can have your own choice